Hi everyone, my name is Anuja and welcome to my YouTube channel. Just to give you a background, I'm an HR professional from last 11 years and recently I have opened my own firm, a recruitment firm, come HR consultancy, which is called as by the name of Talent Oyster. This YouTube channel is to help all the candidates who are looking out for a job change or any kind of help they are looking to enhance their career. Plus, also for the HR professionals with whom I can share my knowledge, whatever I have gained so far in my career journey. All right. So today's topic is I'll let you know how exactly recruiters look for profiles while they are searching specifically on Naukri.com and how you can enhance your profile so that it gets filtered and shortlisted by the recruiters. All right. So let's get started. Now, to show you a sample thing, whenever a recruiter fill in basic details like the basic keywords of whatever profile the recruiter is searching, the experience criteria, the salary brackets, everything. This is how the profiles are being listed out. So assuming I'm just showing my profile as an example, but assuming whatever filters I have put in, I get 50 profiles in front of me. Okay. So I'll tell you in why your profile is not coming into the filtered list. Whatever the reasons, what reasons exactly will bring your profile in the top 50 or maybe top 100, whatever the filtering criteria the recruiter must have used. So first and foremost is your profile must be active in last maybe 15 or 30 days, and whatever recency you can do in activating your profile on maybe on a daily basis or a weekly basis, it's well and good because it moves up your profile to the top, right? So let's say you can see at the bottom of the screen that there is active. You can see July to September 2022 because I have not updated my profile recently. In case, let's say I've updated my profile today itself, so there will be date which will be reflected. So let's say I can see today is what, 3rd September, sorry, 4th September. So you can see that profile is updated on 4th September. And while filtering out the criteria, any recruiters, they put in the most recent profiles. They can filter out number of days on the days basis. I'll show you in the next slide how it is done. One second. See, so this is what the page looks for a recruiter. So the recruiter, puts in all the keywords, whatever they are looking for, the experience range, the location, whatever location they are searching for, and the preferred location as well. Now coming down, you can see active in 6 months. Obviously, a person who was active in last, who was active maybe 4 months back, I'll not look for that candidate because there must have been changes. The person might not be looking out for change right now. So what a recruiter does is they will open this filter criteria. They will either go for all resumes. Basically, none of the recruiters will do that because everyone wants to save their time and wants to call candidates only who are actively looking. So I can choose maybe 7 days, 15 days, 30 days. Maximum a person or a recruiter generally goes for 15 or a 30 days max. Nobody goes for a 2 months or a 3 months. So try and filter, try and make your profile updated on a daily basis on the app. You just need to log in your, Naukri profile. Just go over there. Maybe do any kind of changes. Maybe you can just update your name, update your profile summary, heading, key skills. Just add or delete anything you can do and just save it. It will be updated to the today, whatever day you are doing it. All right, so that is very important. So that was the first step. Make your profile active, right? This will show or help a recruiter to filter out your profile, right? And it will show in the top maybe 50 or 100 list. Okay. The second thing that I want to share with you is your profile summary, the heading of your profile. Whatever you write, this will be reflected over here. You can see the mouse. Yeah, here, this side. This is a screenshot, so obviously you cannot see what I have written, but I'll show you what exactly I have written. Now, why it is important is, so whenever a recruiter gets maybe, 10 profiles, the recruiter will not open each and every profile and look at the complete CV. No, we will make the decision basis the summary, what we can see over here. And then only if we'll see that everything is relevant, then only we'll click on the profile and go and download the CV or contact the person. Because in this page, the summary you can see, I cannot see the phone number of the candidate. I'll have to click it. Okay. I'll not click or I'll not contact, I'll not view your profile, I'll not download your profile unless and until it's meeting the criteria, whatever I'm looking for. So for the second foremost important thing is the key skills that you have mentioned. Make sure whatever in whichever profile you are working, like say if you are in IT profile, make sure whatever you are proficient in, please mention in your key skills and in which profile you are looking for. That is one thing, obviously. Since I'm not working, it's the notice period is not reflected, but notice period is also an important thing, which I'll talk about in the next section. Coming back to the profile summary. Now, why it is important? So let's say what I have written is what I am. I am an HR generalist. What experience I have over 11 years, and in which domains or verticals of HR I am looking currently is, employee engagement, talent management, OD, comp and ben, whatever I felt like. Just see that I have not mentioned recruitments or TA anywhere, because I don't want any recruiter to call me for a TA profile. That was my preference, whatever you want to. In case you are only focusing on HR business partner, let's say assuming you are an HR professional, just write that what exactly you are. Maybe you are working with an MNC with maybe 10 years or whatever experience you have, plus you are looking for HR business partnering role. Okay. All right. So as I mentioned you, it's very important to update your profile heading to the most relevant thing that you are looking for. Let's say you have, as I mentioned, that I have 11 years of experience. So I've just mentioned that what I am exactly, I am an HR generalist. So I'm open for all the profiles that count as an HR generalist. I have 11 years of experience. I clearly told them that I have this much of experience, although it's visible over here as well. But still, I've mentioned here. And where exactly I'm looking my career growth or my profile into. So what I have mentioned is I am looking into as in, maybe talent management, OD, comp and ben, these kind of profiles, right? All right. So I hope you have got my point. Now, the next important thing, what I'm telling you is, again, I'll have to, okay. Now the search criteria. Okay, so whenever I am searching as a recruiter, what I'll do is I'll go to employment details and see. This is also an important filter which any recruiter uses. And you know that normally any organization, when they are looking to hire an individual or candidate, what they want is a person to join as soon as possible. But many organizations in India, they have maybe 2 months of experience or 3 months of experience, but they allow you to leave the organization maybe in a 1 month, right? It's negotiable. So if you feel that your organization is open to negotiate your notice period, maybe you can compensate with your leaves, or maybe they are open for a buyout option, then I would suggest you don't mention 2 months as your notice period anywhere. Just write 1 month if you think that you can be relieved in a month's notice. Many people you must have seen that if they have left the organization, were they given an easy relieving in a month's notice without have to serve the full, 2 months specifically, then just write 1 month. Even if it's 1 month in your organization and you feel that, you could be relieved within 15 or 20 days, depending on the discussion, just mention that within 15 days you can, your notice period. And whenever you are interacting with the recruiter, let's say assuming you have mentioned 15 days and your recruiter calls you, just be specific that your official notice period is 1 month, but it's negotiable. The organization is open for discussion and you might join within 15-20 days. So that gives a clarity to the recruiter as well. And you are very much clear, specifying. Now, why I'm stressing is not to mention 2 months or 3 months, whatever is your official notice period, is because I will, or any recruiter will try to make candidates who have, lesser notice period. So either I'll select, 0 to 15 days as an option. I will not, as a recruiter, never go with any, generally, because every organization stresses on, any individual or a candidate who can join as soon as possible. So I'll try for this one. I'll try for this. I'll not go for 2 months, clearly. Or maybe I'll look for candidates who are currently serving notice period. It might depend. So these two filters generally are used for any, by any recruiter. So if you have mentioned 2 months or 3 months as your official notice periods, your CV will not even get filtered out. And the recruiter, forget about getting a call from the recruiter won't even get to see your profile in the, the list of profiles which have been filtered out, right? So don't do that. Yes, exception cases are which organizations, let's say you are working in an organization which they don't allow to negotiate on the notice period. If it's 3 months and specifically you have to serve 3 months in the organization, you are very clear about that. Just then in that case, just mention as 3 months only. And similarly for 2 months, if you know that your notice period is non-negotiable, just don't mention that. Okay. All right, friends. So these were the three important key pointers which you can do and make changes in your profile, which is uploaded on naukri.com, which will help your profile to get shortlisted by the recruiters. Because I'll tell you a secret that almost 60 to 70% of the profiles or jobs are not updated or posted on Naukri, right? Right. So if you are a passive job seeker, in terms of passive, by passive, I mean that you are just updated your profile on Naukri and you are just looking for, browsing for the latest posts, which are job posts, which are relevant for your profile and applying on those. That is, very traditional way to apply for post. And many of the organizations or even recruiters don't post their positions on naukri.com. What they do instead is they filter out, as I mentioned, that they, fill in certain keywords, criteria, and then they look for profiles. So if you have not done these three key changes in your profiles, then the recruiters will not even contact you, will not even get to see your profiles. So obviously, you're missing out on a lot of positions which are readily, positions which are already available in the market. So you will be missing out on that. So make sure that you do these changes in your Naukri profile and let me know in the comment section in case these things have helped you in your job search. And let's see in another video. Goodbye for now. Thank you.